Well, yippee-ki-yay, Musey lovers, and welcome back to Musey's Modern Dreadfuls. And first and foremost, for my fellow Americans, I do hope you had a fabulous Independence Day, also known as 4th of July. I did. And then, yeah, I had a great time. I put some fireworks displays on my other channel, but that channel is a different sort of channel. This channel is meant to entertain you with, I don't know, mysterious, bizarre, and fun stories that, I don't know, get you thinking, maybe make you have to sleep with your teddy bear that night. Some of them are true, and some of them are fiction. Today, I am doing a paranormal story, and it is fiction. It's not based on a true experience, as far as I know. I mean, I usually talk to the author a bit and try to get as much information as possible in many cases. This one was on free to use, and it was excellent. Actually, it was on several places, so I let the author know. And I didn't see anybody else had claimed it. So if there's any problems, just so you know, I am more than happy. All you have to do is leave me a message to see if we can work something out if somebody else has already covered it. But I did ask. I haven't heard back yet, and I want to hop on this one because it's really fun before somebody else does, because of, I don't know, weird things have been happening on YouTube. Anyway, enough about that. Part of my intro is so you can grab your beverage, your favorite sock monkey or teddy bear or My Little Pony or whatever it is you like to cuddle with. Could be a Chucky doll, could be a human, could be a puppy. I don't know. Grab all the things you need. It's a hot day again. And kick off your shoes and relax as I share with you this beautiful gem of a fictional paranormal story. And the name of the story is called My Parents Came to Visit. I wish they didn't. And in 5, 4. Oh, by the way, please hit sub, as in subscribe, and leave a comment, even if it's a smiley face, even if it's a, I don't know. They have all kinds of emojis. Even if it's an emoji or a question or what have you, you can ask me, or a request of a certain type of story. Please don't ask me to start doing these in Italian or something like that. Something impossible for me to do. But within reason, I try to entertain you. And I have a group of people who help me. I hire editors and social media and all that jazz. And I'm not even monetized. I just want this stuff to be good. So, enough blabbing, which I always do. I swear I'm eventually going to stop blabbing. But hey, why not get to know the girl you're listening to? Anyway, so, where was I? We'll start from scratch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My parents came to visit. I wish they didn't. All right. To put it plainly, I have no idea what the hell is even happening anymore. First of all, my parents called me the other day to let me know they're coming to visit this weekend. Sounds normal, right? Well, it would be if my parents hadn't died in a horrific car accident with a semi-truck last year. Yesterday, my little brother called me. He sounded incredibly unnerved about something. So I asked him what was wrong. This monster has been following me around since Wednesday. At first, I didn't believe him, but I asked him to describe the monster anyway. It has translucent white skin, unnaturally long legs, but it walks on its knees. It has glowing yellow eyes that seemed to gaze upon my very soul. And it has an unnerving smile that stretched from ear to ear with these pointy dagger-like teeth and long, lanky arms with large claws for hands. A wave of chills suddenly flowed over me, causing me to freeze up. I managed to regain my composure and asked him where he was when he noticed the creature. I was walking downtown to get some food for my cat when I noticed something moving in the parking structure across the street. I focused in on it and watched for a moment. That's when I noticed a face peeking at me from around a car on the 7th floor of the parking structure. That godforsaken smile perpetually etched into its skull. I was petrified, just attempting to visualize this creature. I've got to go. I'll call you back later, I said as I hung up the phone. Is my brother crazy? Am I crazy? I don't even know what to believe anymore. My brother called me again. What he said sent a tsunami of pure, unrelenting fear through my entire body. I met the monsters last night. I was taken aback. How is he still alive? What happened? I asked him. When I finally fell asleep last night after hours of tossing and turning, worried about the monster, I was quickly awakened by a scraping sound. It sounded like nails on a chalkboard and sent goosebumps down my arms. I lurched forward in my bed to find the source of the sound. I looked to the window only to see those piercing yellow eyes staring right back at me. I was frozen with primal fear, the most powerful emotion of all, as it slowly slid one long claw under the window and opened it. I was paralyzed as it crept through the window and into the room with me. I saw my life flash before my very eyes as the monster outstretched its lanky arms towards me. I thought it would simply reach into my chest and tear out my still beating heart or something. However, I was surprised when the monster gently scooped me up into its arms. It cradled me like an infant as it crept back outside through that open window. As we crept backwards, the forest and the creature pushed itself off its knees. It now stood at its full height, well above all the treetops in the forest. It strode through the forest with an elegance not befitting a creature of its appearance. As it cradled me the whole time, it began to sing one of the lullabies Mom used to sing to us at bedtime. Its voice was that of a beautiful woman, but much more eerie. It was as if someone had taken a recording of an opera and layered it on top of itself, as if there were hundreds of voices singing at once. When I awoke, I surveyed my surroundings. I was still in the woods. There was an enormous bonfire directly in front of me, and the monster was on my left side, just staring down at me. Then, a second monster appeared behind it, much larger than the first. This one spoke in a deep voice that, once again, sounded like 100 voices all talking at once. My son, it has been far too long. Your mother and I have missed you dearly. I should have been terrified, but instead I only felt loved. We have brought you a gift. With this, it put forward its hands, holding in it a children's book. It was one of the ones our father used to read to us as children. As I groggily grabbed the book, the emotions I should have been feeling before hit me like a Mack truck. As I began to lose consciousness, Father said one more thing. Tell your brother we have a gift for him too. And with that, we have a fabulous, short but sweet story. I will put all the links below because, well, actually, I can tell you the name of this person's Reddit, what they go by on Reddit. They are Bloodhunter62. So, if you want to read a bunch of really good, short but sweet, actually, I think I was looking at it, a lot of YouTubers seem to love this author. So I am very happy that I was able to do one of theirs. And when I talk to them more, see if I can do a few more of theirs. I do try my best to actually communicate with people, you know. It's a symbiotic thing. Like, I make a video and the author gets more traffic, and if the author likes the video I made, then they send me more videos, more great stories to make into videos, and on it goes. I've noticed lately at YouTube, things have been getting a little bit, I don't know, like the Wild West. Like, you know, it's like, you know, people are breaking community standards, even though they don't know what standards they broke. People put strikes on you for, you know, and whether or not the strikes get taken away, it's 3 weeks of content you can't make. So if you're building up your channel, like I was at like 95 on my alternate channel, or 99 actually. I was like one away from, I don't know, the first little perk you get. And I've had other YouTube channels before, but for one reason or another, I stopped with those. And I got older and I got married, and, I'm in my 30s now. So, the kind of content I was making before just seemed a little, it was time for me to change. How about that? And so both channels are Muse Ingenue and then, of course, this channel. They have all different sorts of things, but this is where I'm going to focus all the scary stories. And with that, because I've been talking for a while, and I've got to get this off to one of my great editors. I do go ahead and pay for editors. My computer, my desktop, which is the computer I can edit the best with, is broken, as you all know. So luckily I have this. Well, I have a couple editors, but they are pro, so they do a great job, and they've got, skills I don't have. So hopefully you've enjoyed the story. This is a fantastic story, and hopefully I will get to work with this author a lot, because they have a lot of great stories, and you should check them out. Again, links will be in the description. Have a great morning, evening, afternoon, weekend, life, year, and stay hydrated and stay comfy, and always be careful, my friends. Sorry if you can kind of hear that I had some kind of flu type thing. My voice kind of gives it away when I get sick, but I'm feeling much better, and I will let you go now. Okay, bye now.